god, it's Doki Doki! What's up guys, my name is Juanito User, and today we're gonna be playing Doki Doki! And yeah. I don't know why I'm playing this. Oh my god, I can't do my high-pitched voice. Like, give me a second. Hey! Alright, fuck that. I guess that works. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she just don't care. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school and fuck! Alright guys, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. How do I stop the music? I'm gonna be for real guys. I have not slept. So that's why I'm so energetic. Because I'm running on my last battery. So if I accidentally fall asleep, then that's why. Okay. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after like this, I almost feel a lot better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Siri crash up to me. I overslept! I be doing that sometimes. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to. Wait, that should be her voice. Maybe, but because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you're thinking of ignoring me. That's mean, bitch. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want to think that we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to even be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I want to kill myself. We crossed the street together, making our way to school. As we draw near the streets, become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Juanito, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you joined a club this year. Did I? I'm pretty sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time with games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't be learning how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? I don't keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. I mean, at least promise you will try it a little. Yeah, I'll promise you that. Yeah! That's right, I pack up my things and stare blankly at the wall, get that out for an ounce of a clubs. Sir wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have... Alright. Sayori must have come into the classroom while... I did not say Siri. Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized I was the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you may need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? You come to my club. Sorry. Yeah? There's no way I'm going. Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, bitch. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Pulling an EDP on this game. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori full of energy. I don't say so.
I didn't get that.
Swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you not to call me new member. I glanced around the room. Hello, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sarah always has things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Only to kill the atmosphere.
Oh, Juanito, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly ugly! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, you say it. You have a flat chest. I don't know why I said that.
Sorry, Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly to my ear, and I turn towards other girls. Anyways, that's not sucky. Well, he's full of energy. This is Yari, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, nice to meet the both of you. Sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Juanito.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, ugly, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Monica. Come sit down, Juanito. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. Got the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I get some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged from the table. Sayori mentioned it's widened. Stop! Sayori mentioned it's been widened. Stop! So that there's one space next to Monica, one space is Sayori. That's sucky. And Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs the wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing with little pieces of chocolate that are used to make ears. So cute!
I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one, then Monica, and I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has. Stop activating, Sayori. Jesus. Has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my finger. This is the best angle to take a bite. That Suki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaky glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's like haven't I heard this before? I thought you technically did. Sayori's. Well, maybe. Well, like, never. You know, you. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed this conversation. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting it down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Wait, does that? You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, this hot cup of tea will make you enjoy a good book. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you.
That's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be my pastime, I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Macarena. It's not me. Somebody. Wait, that's the wrong point.
So what made you consider the literature club? Fuck, let me turn off my fan. So what made you join the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Someone told me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a boarder of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity. How to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And it encourages others to get to literature and fulfilling their dream.
Monica's a really good leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised. There aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to get started in the club.
You can put it that way. Not many people are interested in playing on the average start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't get your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But make school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we'll all really grow this club before we graduate.
My dog, stop!
Right, everyone?
Yeah! Wait, wrong voice. Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Keep enthusiasm about literature. So, what do you know? What kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Manga. I muttered quietly, myself half joking. Natsuki's head finally perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile and her big tits. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chases the rim of her teacup with her finger. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she found not people. But you know, like a lot of things, stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you in a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be talking and conversation. Yuri might as well be having a conversation with my cock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, it's just... Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you're writing a poem called...
Don't say that loud! Give it back!
Fried.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything about you is just cute as you are. Sari slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands around on her shoulders. You're not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It's the truest form of writing. It is right to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your own readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing you the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. Why did I read everyone's poems? We all sit there in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone's even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a member, I think it will help us to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Is that right, Juanito?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I'm bluntly gone forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Alright, let's write a poem. Let's start with something dark. And maybe some pleasure. Lust. Some socks here and there. Definitely some Doki Doki. Whatever the fuck effluent means. The stories would have me exploding. Not in the way you think. Maybe some suicide. Okay. didn't know any of the girls would like that, alright. Some time. Some joy. Let's is it pink? Probably. Probably not Suckies, but like, let's go. We want some aura, because we have W aura. She's probably wet like the ocean. I want her to call me this. Miss Melancholy. Maybe some philosophy. I want her to be bouncing on it. Maybe to be intellectual. I love them anime bitches. Charlie's Inferno!
Hi, Dick Juanito. Glad to see you didn't run away from us.
Thanks again for keeping your promise, Juanito. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you dive headfirst to a weird show when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! He deserves any slack. Siri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too! I don't even know if you plan to just come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't come to see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga's collection in the clubroom.
What? Natsuki finds herself stuck between manga and manga. Manga is literature! Something defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. When he always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, clean my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? He.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Juanito can become good friends too. Oh, Yuri, you buy you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori is like a big deal when it's not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess this means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey.
Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. And as long as I can see what's inside that blouse, I'm not complaining. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want me to be. Alright.
Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
Didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know...
Fuck!
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each
meet up, our shoulders are almost touching.
It's like my left arm is in the way instead, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it kind of makes it difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side. between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm and right side of the book. The way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Her tear. Ah,
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
yeah, thanks. I continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn by my own volition. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses a lot of things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. It's kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remained silent for a moment.
But what do you know? It's probably a terrible thing I've come with her. Oh, I'm so embarrassed that you think that.
Wait, I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess it's kind of ugly.
Okay, everyone. Huh! I think it's time we share today's poems with each other. You might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Who's gonna say my poem? I'm gonna show it to Monica. My poem.
This is a great job right now. I was going, ooh! My hands not reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it counts where I put some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes to keep simple, using words and direct words.
What?
Wait, unlike Sayuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes when readers are left to derive their own meaning of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty common for someone who claims to be not very good.
Hold the wall.
Do I read it or hold the wall? It could have not been me. See the direction of spackle protrudes. Noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. Peer inside for a clue. No! Can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a filament left out of the sun. It's too late. My retinas, always scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It's too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you'd call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Well, I'm not sure to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my posts a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Micah's rating of the day. Alright, I don't give a fuck! I don't give a fuck!
Let's show to Yuri, my big booba girl. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes light.
Essential.
What was that? Huh?
Did I say it out loud?
Yuri's first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
Wait,
You didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, it's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first poem, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just met up.
Yuri trails up, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Have you been through that myself? I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try on to make their own style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes.
Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't talk about people like that. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily. If that's a rare moment, fuck! If that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a allergic club? A ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hand illuminate. Oh my god, I read that wrong. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath. The embers glow. Bathing. Must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm bathing air of the present, the living of the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Sorry if I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you so long to read.
It took me like a minute, bro. Calm your booty cheeks. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty ugly. It's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so.
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, what do you know?
Me too. This is a really good poem, Honey-O. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. By the Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in this spare time? I guess you're right. That's why you impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. That you wouldn't write one at all. Really happy you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. To mention the fact that I'm staying from you in the club room? Of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Decent hour, man. Yay! Now you're gonna pull too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hee. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow down. Oh my god, I read it wrong again! Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds this morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Or are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? Look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast, Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, it's just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean, hehe. It's so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. This time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Not sucky! Well, wait. Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. Well, that's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Ugh. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try.
That's about it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I won't like it? Well, because remember this high school things that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of writing poems is for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like when poems are easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line. So you did. I guess more what is there into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. Did too. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting, eyes laid on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read into them, I watch each other as their expression changes. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Yuri smiles sadly. What's this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean, oh my god. Do we have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really did come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for any suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Juanito did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something I particularly inspire. Which is I haven't yet. And Juanito liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize we were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Juanito appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself?
No. And if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh. Is everyone okay? You know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Juanito started showing up.
Natsuki. Oh guys,
fuck! Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was just standing there.
Juanito. She's just... You're trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate simple writing as more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out on the reader, not force them to figure it out. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along with and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we all fighting? Because... well... Also, Natsuki's cute, there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's tits were the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Oh my god. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori's vice president? I was from Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, it might come out as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not really good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah, it's not gonna blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that means Sayori's amazing with her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She would be an airhead. Sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
Or see, take good care of her, okay? I wouldn't hate to see herself get hurt.
That makes the two of us. You can count on me.
Okay, everyone, it's about time for us to leave. How do you all feel sharing your poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I guess it was worth it.
It was alright, well, mostly.
Well, yeah, what about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was nice. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about everyone with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about these kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I could at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. What do you know? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee hee. Siri beams at me. Truly it has been a while since Siri and I spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. And that about sums up this episode, or if I'm gonna make this a series. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more Doki Doki Literature Club, please comment, like, and subscribe, whatever. I'll see you tomorrow, or whenever.